Flowers die in the winter.
It's true. It's very sad.
So I actually did have a question. We wanted to bring it back to the family thing. Since you guys are, you guys self-release this record essentially, right? Put it on your own label. When you guys decided to strike out as musicians after exploring other careers, what kind of what you said your family was very supportive, but did you get any sort of words of wisdom about, like, watch out for these labels that they're going to rob you blind and this, that, and the other? I mean, what made you decide
to self-release?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Our dad actually he's been in the business for super, super long time, and he's been on he's been on major labels, indie labels, and he's ended up self-releasing. So I guess maybe in a way that was inspiration for us. But it just seemed like we wanted to just we wanted the most control, and it's not exactly a self-release. Like, it's being distributed by Sony.
By 30 Tigers is actually the
So
distribution label. So
but they go through Sony, so it's not it's self-released, but it's also like
The major difference is owning your own songs. I mean, owning your masters is something that is very easily signed away, and a lot of artists end up with these great catalogs, and they don't even have the rights to them anymore. So I think whenever possible, that's something to aim for as an artist, just to own your own copyrights and own your own material. But that, we'll see what happens in the future. But for right now, it seemed like the right thing to do. Our first record, Lake Bottom, came out, which is also the name of our label. Lake Bottom LP came out on a label, a San Francisco independent label.
But Lake Bottom wasn't on that label. It was on Plain Records.
Yeah, Plain
That's
Recordings.
Right,
exactly.
We just like to confuse the listener.
Well, yeah. Lake Bottom is actually the place where we recorded too. It's really the name of a real lake. So that's how we keep drawing on that name.
That's in New Jersey?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I see in the liner notes to 2 that there's a picture of you two sitting outside with headphones and microphones, like in the woods, essentially.
Yeah.
It looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some really great nature sounds on Digging a Hole. Is that?
That was the first song we recorded when we got there, and that the first thing we actually recorded was the tree frogs and the crickets that make an insane amount of noise. I guess we'd forgotten, because on the West Coast it's just full different noises, but we grew up with those noises. So when we got there, it was like just like deafening.
Cacophony.
Yeah.
It's literally, I think at the end of the summer it's louder.
Yeah, I think a lot of those insects get.
Yeah.
Get
So
crazy
it's tree frogs, crickets. I don't know if there were cicadas. I don't know what it was, but it was, as soon as dusk fell, it was just, you walk outside and it's deafening. So we were completely enthralled by it, and we just had to record it.
And so that picture is from the first night of recording, and
Yeah.
we're recording those, and those sounds actually are on the background
yeah.
digging.
Right. Well, I mean, the whole record has, sort of a dusky kind of feel to it in parts. So it's really beautiful stuff there.
Thanks.
Sure.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. The harmonies are just incredible. Anytime you can tell it's blood when there's sisters singing. It's of the same genes, It's amazing stuff. Can you play us one more tune, or did we
Sure.
tap you out?
No, of course we can. We just have to pick which one.
Do you have a request? We could see if we can pull it off.
Well, the one there's kind of a poppy song. It's more of the pop version. It's the Trouble. Can you do Trouble, or
we
do you?
didn't bring a banjo.
We didn't bring.
Oh, that's right. It does play
it's,
banjo.
It's in our hotel room. We just thought about one less thing to carry, but we could play it tonight.
What's the first cut on that? The new
Sweet
one?
Light?
Yeah, can you do that?
Sure.
Yeah. You
It's
have
kinda-
to excuse us. It's a cappella.
Yeah, well, that's why I asked.
Absolutely. You're putting us to the test.
You're here with the Chapin Sisters on WTJU 91.1 FM.
Okay. Sweet the ground where you planted seeds, and the grass will grow, but the land will know you will always be there. Sweet light, sweet light, sweet, sweet light, sweet light, as we wander home, and wherever we roam, we shall look for you there. We shall look for you there.
Amazing. The Chapin Sisters on WTJU.
All right. Thank you very much. That was Lily Chapin and Abigail Chapin coming by to visit us this afternoon. And once again, you can catch them tonight here in Charlottesville at the Twisted Branch Tea Bazaar on the downtown mall with Ted Pitney and Nima.
And Ted Pitney's actually with the Roosevelts, Teddy and the Roosevelts.
Teddy and the Roosevelts.
All right.
And a certain persona of himself.
And things down at the Tea Bazaar usually get rolling between 8 and 9, in case you're wondering what time you should show up. Should be a really great show. Thanks again so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you so much. We love the show.
Awesome.
Thanks.